That's right.
That's how, sis. Now, I hope you can take this information, not just for yourself, but pass it along to your family. You got to get it first to be able to teach your family. You see what I'm saying? So it takes one out. If you really love your family, you want your family to be safe and not see what that lake of fire is like, you will want to suck up all this information the same way we are doing. You see what I'm saying? But it ain't going to be easy trying to wake up your loved ones either, because the Lord already got to ordain who's going to save and who's not going to save. You see what I'm saying, sis? All right? Go ahead and give me that in the book of John. What I want, 10 verse 27, John 10:27. All right? I'm gonna show you why you stop. There's a reason you stop, sis.
Right.
Your spirit actually bears record with the Bible because we are the children of God. Matter of fact, go ahead and get that in the book of Romans chapter 8 verse 16. Go ahead and read it.
It's the book of John, chapter 10 verse 27.
Bring it out.
My sheep hear my voice.
What did God say?
My sheep hear my voice.
What is this, princess?
My sheep hear my voice.
You are a sheep because you heard the words coming out and you was willing to stop.
That's
a lot
right.
of our people will keep walking, but only the sheep stop and hear.
God.
Only sheep is the smart sheep will stop and hear. Because we all know that sheep ain't so bright, right? It's to the point where the sheep need a shepherd. You see what I'm saying? To keep them on the right and narrow. And our Lord, our Messiah, Yahushua, who you know is Christ, He keeps us on the right, on our righteous narrow path.
That's right.
Because guess what? We are sheep, and we're not so bright until we come and learn this word. That's when we become wise. Go ahead and read it one more time, Mark.
My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me.
And they do what?
And they follow me.
So if you're going to follow the Lord, you're going to start keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
All right? Because give me the book of 1 John chapter 2 and 3. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something very important. Watch this. Now, you know what I'm saying? We're about to kind of get a little harsh with it, but it's written, and we got to bring it out. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and read what you got.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 3.
Bring it out.
And hereby we know that we know Him, if we keep His commandments.
What did God say?
Hereby we know we will know Him, if we keep His commandments.
Now, this is how we know if we truly know the Most High. If we keeping His commandments. Go ahead and read.
He that saith, I know Him, and keepeth not His commandments,
For the people that say they know God, but they don't keep His commandments,
is a liar.
the what?
Is a liar.
The what?
Is a liar.
What else, huh?
And the truth is not in him.
They're a liar and the truth is not in them. So as we look around, we can say a lot of our people are not keeping the commandments. But a lot of times they always claim that they're a child of God. They believe in a deception. They believe that because of the Christian church pastors, they could just call on the name of the Lord and say, Lord, come into my heart, and I'm already saved. That's not how it works, sis. And that's why a lot of our people are going to catch that hellfire, because they want to believe on lies instead of believing the truth. We out here to give you the truth. Now we're going to bring some laws out for you, sis. Now these laws hurt, but it heals you. All right, sis? Medicine is nasty, is it not? But it heals you, correct?
Right.
Go ahead and give me that in the book of Leviticus chapter 11 and 7. Go ahead and read what you got.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5.
Bring it out.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Did you hear that, sis? Go ahead and read.
Neither shall a man,
Neither shall the who?
neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So God is letting us know that cross-dressing is unacceptable in His eyes. Cross-dressing. So a man that's gay, or a man that must with another man, right? Or, you know, a woman that wear pants is cross-dressing, because the pants was made for the man the same way the dress was made for the woman. You with me? You with me, sis? Go ahead and read that one more time.
I'm with you, but like,
Okay.
I don't understand the part where you say the pants are for men to wear and the dresses are for women to wear. That don't make sense because they make women to wear.
Right. This world is set up to deceive us.
That's right.
Now, I let you know earlier that they changed our names because they didn't want us to know that we are the Israelites. So they gave you Puerto Rican instead of Ephraim. You can't find Puerto Rican in here, but you can find the Ephraimites in here. You see what I'm saying? So this world give us all the things that's negative for us, so we can stay in sin, so we can be destroyed. That's why they do it. So because they're going to be destroyed. But they want us to be destroyed because they're going to be destroyed. But the Lord is not going to let that happen. He's going to raise up His true servants. Okay? So go ahead and read that one more time, and then we're going to explain on it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
That's us. Are you married?
No.
Do you want to be married?
Eventually.
Okay. Now, your husband, let's just say it's a future prophecy, okay? Your husband putting together this big wedding for you. His family there, your family to be there. It's about to be this all lovey-dovey thing, all right? Now, is you gonna wear pants?
No.
Why not?
I'm wearing a dress. It's my wedding day.
Well, you know why? Because princesses wear dresses.
That's right.
Why is it that every time all women get married, they only a princess for one day?
Done.
No, you a princess always.
Right.
You are a natural. You was a princess when you came out your mom's
Wake
womb.
up, Bob.
Right. You hear me?
Teach.
You was a princess when you came out of your mom's womb because you are a Israelite by blood. So that makes you a princess.
Done.
You see what I'm saying? Because guess what? In the old times, our women always wore dresses. I know you know some of the history of if you watch any of these racist movies, they always all women had dresses on, right? They never had pants because we didn't do it. And that's how. But did you hear what did God say? Did God say to change it? Give me 1 John 2:15.
Bring it out.
I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show, because guess what? We are an adaptable people. Is that right? Correct? We adapt. It's a new world. We adapt to the new world, right? The new iPhones, we want them. The new cars, we want them. The new houses with the updated inside, we want ours to be updated. We ain't gonna keep it old. So we adapt to the world. But let's see what God said about this world, sis.
Book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world.
What did he say?
Love not the world.
So God said, love not the world. Let's find out.
Neither the things that are in the world.
Neither the what?
Neither the things that are in the world.
God said, love not this world, neither the things that are in the world. Go ahead and read.
If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
If any man love the world, the love of the Father is truly not in him.
God.
Because if you love the Father, you're going to keep his law, statutes, and commandments. We're reading the law that the woman should not wear pants and the man cannot wear a dress. That's a law.
Right.
So he said, if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Yes, you are princesses, and don't get it twisted. We got princesses that wear the fringes. Wear the dresses with fringes, and they bad.
Right.
When we dress up, and we're gonna these high holy days. We got a high holy day that's coming up, the Pentecost. That's written in the Bible. Okay, we celebrate this, and we get all garments. Bad, beautiful garments. We look off the chain. Okay,
that's right.
So there is no excuse like, oh, I can't do it. No, we can do it, because if we truly love God, we're going to do it. Right. You see what I'm saying? We can't just say we love God and we're not going to keep that law. Because if we don't keep that law, that means we are enemy with God. Because if we just read, go back to 1 John 2 and 3. We just read this, and I'm going to read it again.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 3.
Bring it out.
You see that, brother? He got his fringes on.
All praises.
That's a law.
That's right.
When God said, let your light so shine before men, it's talking about our outward appearance. He said, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works. Go ahead and give me that in the book of what I want, Matthew chapter 5, verse 16. I'm going to show you the difference, because if with the true children of God stand out, see what I'm saying? And I can't be a child of God and I'm dressed like everybody else. There ain't no difference when you come around me. No, when you go around a godly woman or a godly man, you going to know instantly
that's
that
right.
a child of God, because the light is shining. Okay? Read what you got.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 16.
Bring it out.
Let your light so shine before men.
What did God say?
Let your light so shine before men.
Why is that, Hebrew?
That they may see your good works.
That they may what?
That they may see your good works.
So that's an outward appearance. You see that? Let your light so shine before men that they may visually see your good works.
Right.
Right? Because we got on the good works. We got Bibles in our hands.
Right.
We are commanded to let our beard grow out, right? Which is a mane, the lion. Our symbol is Judah. The Lion of Judah. Our symbol is the lion. He got his beard out. That's a royal thing, custom in the Most High God eyes.
That's right.
But what our people do is the men that shave it down and look young. You see what I'm saying? But that goes against God.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? God made us perfect beautiful. The same way you don't have no makeup on, we don't need makeup, sis. You're beautiful the way you are.
That's right.
Please don't let this world get to you and have you putting on makeup, changing yourself. No, you are beautiful. And I know that a lot of the men be hitting on you, you know, because you're pretty. Okay. I know you don't. That's what I just said. I said you don't wear makeup. Did you hear me? I said you don't wear makeup, and that's a beautiful thing. And I also said, I hope you don't get confounded to this world. Because this world teaches our beautiful princesses to put makeup on, right? Change their whole face to another look. And then they get high-minded and believe that they're the most prettiest thing in the world when they're not.
Right.
Real true men don't like our women in makeup, sis. We like natural beauty.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying, sis? And the real woman, a real man, real king, love women like you. Because you gotta understand, you got like 75% of our women, the children of Israel, put on makeup. We don't like that, sis. Right. Because we're natural and we love ourselves. God made us to be beautiful. We're the most beautiful thing on the earth. Did you know that? We better than them. We're the whole total opposite.
That's right.
We like our meat well done. They like theirs red. They want to taste the blood. Right? We dwell in tents. We dwell in the community. They go out into the wilderness where the lions and all the animals that where it's dangerous. They'll go in the ocean where the sharks at.
Right.
We know sharks in the ocean. We're not going. We're the total opposite of them. You see what I'm saying? Because God made a royal people and He made a not royal people. They are the people that are dark. We are the people that are light. Go ahead and let's see how God said how special you are.
But you can't say that because there are godly white people.
We're going to see how God feels about it. Because the laws was only given unto the 12 tribes of the house of Israel. The laws was not given to the heathen nation. A heathen nation is a race of people outside of the 12 tribes of Israel. And the wicked people, or the heathen, the ones that's... Give me Galatians. We're going to come back to that. Give me Galatians 4, verse 28, I believe. 4:28. I want to show you something. It's a difference. It's God made man and human. We're human. They're just man. It's a difference, sis. It's a difference. He made us to be light, children of the light. He made either the Caucasians in them to be people of the darkness. It's a difference. He made us to be spiritual. He made the other nations to be just flesh. They're nothing. Give me second Esdras. You know what I want. Second Esdras 6:54. Go ahead and read.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 28.
Bring it out.
Now we, brethren, as Isaac was, are the children of promise.
So we are the children of promise. We're the children of the light. Go ahead and read.
But as then he that was born after the flesh prosecuted him that was born after the spirit.
So the people of the flesh prosecuted the people of the spirit. The people of the spirit is hated. The flesh hate us. The flesh is the other nations, which is the heathen. We are the light. That's why we've been into slavery. That's why they hate us now. We get the lowest of the lowest jobs, right? We got to work hard and entertain them in sports. That's where we get our money from, sports, but we got to entertain them. They got the real money in sports. They make money off of us in sports. They make, a lot of our people make, a lot of them make more money than we make, and we the ones getting the work in. So,
right.
See what I'm saying?
I was just looking at something. Something was wrong. Something about basketball, football, and they were starting to get upset because they're paying people to play sports, but like nobody's about to do that shit for free.
Right.
Like, it's crazy.
And that's how it is. That's why our people are mad, because we're seeing it now. You see what I'm saying? We are adapting. We're seeing like, yo, we the ones in the gym, building up, training to be fast, training how to jump high, training how not to fumble the ball, how to catch the ball. But the people over us get more of our money than we even get in. You see what I'm saying, sis? Now let's show you, I'm gonna show you the difference, because it is a difference of people. Go back to Deuteronomy 7:6. Matter of fact, go ahead and read this first. I'm gonna show you the difference. It's a difference. See, the church and the Christian church pastors, they read this Bible, right? But they only read the good things out of it. You never heard them read anything bad, now did you? There's a lot of bad things in here, sis. But let's see how God feels about us, all 12 tribes. Go ahead and read.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 28.
Bring it out.
Now we, brethren,
7:6.
this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
right, go ahead and read.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people.
Above who?
Above all people.
No, we are equal.
Above all people.
We are the same.
Above all people.
that are upon the face of the earth.
That's right.
God made us to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of this earth.
Teach up.
You see that? Go ahead and read it one more time. I love this verse right here. Go ahead and read.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So we got Christ's blood running through us, sis.
That's right.
Did they hate Christ or do they love him? Do they hate us or do they love us? Why is that?
That's right, son. Because Christ's blood runs through us.
That's right.
I'm going to show you the difference. When God says how he feel about us and how he feel about the other nations. Let's go into it.
It's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, verse 54.
Bring it out.
And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all creatures, of him come we all.
Pebbles.
We all come from Adam. We all know about Adam and Eve, the story of Adam and Eve. We all come from Adam. Go ahead and read it again from the top.
It's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all creatures, of him come we all.
We all come from Adam. Go ahead and read.
And the people also, whom thou hast chosen.
His chosen people come from Adam. Go ahead and read.
All this have I spoke before thee, O Lord.
And y'all God's chosen people,
That's
y'all the
right.
Mexicans. You read about the Issacharites in the Bible. That's how you read under your heritage. Them are brothers right there, but you see they ain't got that love for us right now. Go ahead. Because they don't know who they are, and the other this world, the government, and the people have turned them against us.
Right.
That's why we don't get along. You see that, sis? That's crafty counsel. We can read that out too, but go ahead and read.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
Who y'all make the world for?
For our sakes.
The Lord made this whole world. This whole world only exists because we are in it, sis.
That's right.
Go ahead and read.
As for the other people,
Now for the other people, the Caucasians, the Arabs, the African man, the Chinese, the Japanese, the East Indians, all the other nations, let's see what God gonna say about them.
which also come of Adam,
They come from Adam too, Adam and Eve. Go ahead.
thou hast said that they are nothing.
What did God say?
Thou hast said that they are nothing,
God said that the other nations are nothing.
That's right.
Go ahead and read.
but be like unto spittle,
But be like unto spit. Go ahead and read.
and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Go ahead.
And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen,
These what?
these heathen,
These who?
these heathen,
These heathen people,
which have ever been reputed as nothing,
they always had a reputation of being nothing,
have begun to be lords over us.
have begun to be lords over us now. You see that? Because why are we on the bottom? Do you know that? Why are we in punishment? If we're on the bottom, there's a reason why the other nations is being lords over us now. Because remember, King Saul, King David, King Hezekiah, our great kings, our great forefathers, even our great foremothers. We were royal people. We kept the laws, statutes, and commandments all the way down to the T. It's a reason why we're on the bottom today. Do you know why? Because who don't want to see us? No, that's not it.
Hey, you talk low.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, it's a reason why we're on the bottom, sis. Okay? Now, we're going to read it and find out why we're on the bottom so you can understand why we are God's people. Because these guys said that we are a special people unto himself above all people. So why is we got the other nations who have a reputation of being nothing over us for them? Right? That's all off. Do not. We are God's chosen people, but we on the bottom and the other nations, they get to rule over us. It's a reason. Go ahead and give me that in the book of, you got 101 or 115. Give me 101. Give me 101. It's a reason we're about to show you. Deuteronomy 101.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1.
Bring it out.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So Moses is speaking to who? All, that's right, us, all Israel. Did you say all people? Why? read that one more time. This is a reason. We got to catch these words. Go ahead and read.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Jump up to 115. These be the words that Moses, our great forefather Moses. That's our forefather, sis. These be the words that he spoke to us. Now this is the time you heard about the Red Sea, the part of the Red Sea. This is the time when he saved us from Egypt. When the Lord saved us from Egypt, lifted up the water, and Moses was leading us. Now when Moses went up to Mount Sinai to get these commandments, laws, statutes, and commandments, he came back down. And he said, these be the words which Moses spoke unto all Israel. Let's find out what did he say to our forefathers. Go ahead and read it.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 15. So I took the chief of your tribes, wise men, and
28, 15, it's lucky. Go ahead and give me 28, you got 15? 28, 15. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 1. Let me get this verse.
it's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1.
Bring it out.
This is what Moses said to us.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
Now, we was on high at one point. We was on high. Moses delivered us. He said we got to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and the Lord will set us on high. It's a flip side.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
If we will not listen to the voice of the Lord our God,
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
so you get that? There's two sides of a coin. Moses told us, if y'all would listen and obey the law, statutes, and commandments of the voice of the Lord our God, we will set on high. But if we will not listen, we will be cursed. So if we will listen, we'll be above all people on the face of the earth. If we will not listen, we will be cursed. Is curse a good or bad thing?
It could be bad, but it can also be good too.
Okay.
But it's mostly bad.
There you go, sis. Because I was going to give you an analogy. Same analogy I like to bring out. If I never heard about a people or a person cursing, like if you was able to curse me, right, with a curse to hit the lottery, it'll be a lot of us happy. Because we'll be cursing our people to hit the lottery. See what I'm saying? Because a curse is a bad thing. See what I'm saying? That voodoo, witchcraft, that's what curse comes from. A curse is a bad thing. So the Lord said if we will listen and obey his voice, he'll set us on high above all people. But if we will not listen, he will curse us. Let's find out, did we listen or did we not listen to Moses? Go ahead and read it.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 9, verse 10.
Bring it out.
Neither have we obeyed the voice of the Lord our God.
So we did not obey the voice of the Lord our God, sis. We did not listen. When Moses went up to Mount Sinai to get those tablets after the Lord and lifted up that water and killed all the Egyptians, right? He killed the Egyptians and saved us. When Moses went to Mount Sinai to get the 10 Commandments, he came back down. Our people made a golden calf and was worshiping it. After we just seen the power of our God.
Right.
That's why when I see our people that's around here, that's lost sheep, that's not coming back to the voice of the Lord thy God, you came back to the voice of the Lord thy God. You are a sheep. A lot of our people are not sheep, sis.
Baptized, I have
That's right. Because you want to get the kingdom, right? Because when we get the kingdom, sis, we're going to really see how it is to live. Because this is not living. Right? A lot of it's hard for us men to get a woman that's going to be faithful to us in this day and age. The same vice versa. It's hard for you females to get a king that's going to treat you like a princess and not cheat around on you. You see what I'm saying? So in this day and age, this is the last generation here in Babylon, so iniquity have abound. Okay? Go ahead and give me another book of what I want. Matthew 24, verse 9, I believe. Alright. This
is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 9.
Bring it out.
Then shall they deliver you up to the afflicted, and shall kill you, and shall be hated of all nations.
Are we hated of all nations? Go ahead.
For my name's sake.
For the name of Christ. Go ahead.
And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many.
That's when you get the Christian church. They deceiving our people because they're not telling us to keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
The same way our forefather Moses and all the other prophets have said. Keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments. All throughout history we've been saying the same thing, but we still hate to come back and hearken. We hate to be corrected, sis. So I'm saying we want the love of God to be with us, but we don't want to please Him. That's how most of our people is today. We want people to please us, but we don't want to please other people. We can't be that way. You see what I'm saying? The only person we should be trying to please, well, you should be trying to please your husband, but you don't have one, and I should be trying to please my wife. But the ultimate pleasing, trying to please the Lord. We all should be trying to please the Lord, sis.
That's
okay?
right.
And the only how we can please Him is by keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what makes us obedient. That's what makes us children of God. That's what lets our light shine before men. Okay? So that's why we're on the bottom. Because we broke God's laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay? We are in the punishment. We've been in the punishment for a long time, sis. But we're about to get redeemed. The Lord is coming back to get us up out of the punishment. You with me? But the disobedient children who's not keeping God's laws, statutes, and commandments, they're going to have to go through that lake of fire.
That's right.
That's why I told you earlier. You here. We here. We can't save all of our families. We want to, but that's just not the case. We got to be glad that God brought us into the light to be able to get salvation. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead and read it.
This is the Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 12.
Bring it out.
And now Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee?
So God requires something of us, sis. Go ahead and read.
But to fear the Lord thy God,
We got to fear the Lord thy God, because if we fear Him, we're going to obey Him. Go ahead.
to walk in all His ways, and to love Him,
And when we walk in all His ways, that means we keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead.
and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord.
How do we please the Lord?
To keep the commandments of the Lord,
We got to keep the commandments of the Lord. Go ahead.
and His statutes, which I command thee this day.